What's up, everybody? Mike here, and in this Elden Ring build guide video, I'll be showcasing my Sanguine Samurai build here, utilizing Rivers of Blood Katana. That's a very fun katana, a fan favorite. It's one of my favorites as well too. I used it in my first playthrough, and I know this is probably like a build that people have already done before, but you know, we got a little new people playing Elden Ring now because of Shout Archery. I'm trying to showcase more of these variety of builds you can do in the game for the new players who maybe didn't think like, hey, I should try this out. If you are enjoying this, if you do end up enjoying this video, please smash that like and leave a comment below, as it always helps out with the video on my channel overall, and it's super appreciated. Now, let's get into the build details, start with the equipment. So we got the Rivers of Blood here maxed out. The Corpse Pillar, Ashen War Weapon skill is so freaking awesome here. And this weapon has great, or at least decent, physical damage, as well as fire, and then 100% critical, and causes blood loss buildup 73, which is very good. But also, despite that, you might think like, well, that's not a lot. Trust me, it is. It scales off of dexterity too, as you can see here. So as well as arcane. So that's going to really help out, and you're actually going to get more benefit from arcane a bit more in this than dex. So you'll understand why here in a bit. Now, I have Sacrificial Axe on here for just its freaking ability. So as you can see here, this Sacrificial Axe, the power of the right yet lingers. A small amount of FP is restored upon slaying foes, which is very useful because we're going to be killing a lot of enemies and boss with this. So FP restoration is very, very good in this game to have, especially when you're using the weapon skill on this a lot. And then I decided to add a finger seal. Don't have to upgrade this. Don't have to upgrade this either. You just gotta hold it. Reason being that the finger seal is just for utilizing a incantation, which is gonna buff our damage even more. And that is Flame Grant Me Strength. Raises physical and fire affinity attack power, which synchronizes very well with this build because the weapon itself does fire damage as well and physical attack. So match made in heaven there. When it comes to the armor set, you don't have to be too picky. Not super important unless you want to go with the samurai theme, obviously, like I do. I do like the Okina mask, very good here. Another good option. Well, actually, let me go into this before. So basically, raises dexterity as it lowers focus. So this gets 3 points of dexterity. Another good option, though, for a build like this is the white mask. This is good because slightly raises attack power when there is blood loss nearby. Very useful in combination with the talismans in this build. So up to you. You use this one. This might be the one you want more for some people, but for the theme look, I like the Okina mask. Then I go with right reed armor, white reed gauntlets, white reed greaves. When it comes to talismans here, got the Rotten Wing Sword Insignia. Great raises attack power with successive attacks. You will be doing a lot of successive attacks with this weapon, this build. So this is going to help you even do more damage. Next up, carrying Filigreed Crest, lowers FP consumed by skills. We're going to be using our weapon skill a lot with the Ashen War. So this is also going to help us do it even more often to proc that blood loss. Great, and then Shard of Alexander greatly boosts the attack power of skills. Want to even do more damage war weapon skill, Ashes War, so pillars, Horse Pillar, and just vital to this build, honestly, if you're focused on utilizing the weapon skill as much as possible. Then lastly, Lord of Blood's Exaltation. Blood loss in the city increases attack power, so even more attack boosting, because this is a very high damaging build. You know, think of it like a very high DPS in a sense. You're just going to be trying to obliterate everything with this. And then when it comes to the attributes here, I have the figure at 50. Usually always have my builds at 50 with the figure for the good health pool, survivability, things like that. You're going to be taking quite a bit of hits here, so I'm going to have a high amount of health. You got next up 30 mind, so you have a good amount of FP to use for the Corpse Pillar ability, as well as Flame Grant Me Strength. Endurance 18, should be fine with this. Should not need more than that, but if you want to, you know, go into a little bit more, be my guest. Strength is just the default stat there, left it at 12 because this is what my starting class had with it. Dexterity is 48, but keep in mind that I'm getting 3 more to that because of the head armor piece. So in actuality, you want to get this to 45, and the head armor piece, will add 3 more to make it 48. Intelligence, left that alone. Default 9. Faith, I did move up to 15 for use of Flame Grant Restraint. That's it. And in Arcane, I got to 50 because, as mentioned before, this is going to be very good to utilize with Dexterity with this type of build, because you're going to get even more damage with Arcane attribute, scaling damage with the Dexterity as well too, if it was a blood weapon. And now, let's showcase this in action against some regular enemies. And I always do this because I keep forgetting that's like the bottom, not the top. Here we go. So just regular attacks alone. I got hit there. As you see, regular attacks alone are be doing some good damage. We got the doggos here. I missed. Hold on. Let's try it again. You see that procced very quickly too. Very quickly. And you can use the weapon skill on multiple enemies as soon as I stop getting hit. Alright. Well, I was trying to showcase something using on both of them, but they didn't want to do anything. Or they didn't want to stay together, let's say. Can't do jump attacks too, it's very good. Let's see, take him down. Let's go ahead and get rid of the dog. There we go. You can get multiple enemies within this, 2 to 3 if you're smart and careful, and just obliterate them very easily. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun, guys. Like, I love a blood build, a bleed damage build of some kind. Like, it's always good to do. A lot of enemies are susceptible to this too, and you're mainly getting your damage off of proccing the blood loss. So if you're just going in doing that, that's fine. You can use that quite a bit. Just be careful. And you're getting more FP restoration for every freaking enemy you slay too, so it's fun as hell. Super great. Let's go ahead and showcase this against the boss. All right, here we go. One of the Ur Tree bosses. Might as well have fun with this one. Just gonna show off the regular attacks. Let me not die though. Run. I'm trying to showcase, how much of the blow loss will happen without the weapon skill being added in. But I may have to utilize weapon skill anyway. I also gotta be careful because this thing is using rot. Rot sucks. Ow. Keep getting hit. I'm not being careful. I'm being super reckless. This is not going to be like, this is definitely a glass candy type. Glass candy? Wow, words. Glass cannon type of build though, for sure. Didn't proc really much of the blood loss on the boss, but still went through it just fine. I was just making a lot of goofy ass mistakes that must get hit, but honestly, if you're smart about it, you'll be fine taking on bosses like this. So hopefully you did enjoy this, and if you did, drop a like, subscribe if you're new, leave a comment. Got more build videos coming at you soon here. I'm gonna at least try to drop an average like 2 or more per week going forward, leading up to the Ur Tree DLC. I'm very excited about that, and we're going to even do having more build videos once the DLC drops, and just can go through that and just explore and see what the heck new stuff is in there, because I'm looking forward to it. Hope you are too, and hope this really helped you guys out. My name is Mike. Thanks for watching.